Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the Dartmouth Whalers taking on Bedford White here tonight at RBC Centre as we get ready to head into the Christmas break. One more game after this one. We will not have that game for you. This will be the last game on the stream here for a little while, till into the new year. Dartmouth, coming off a heartbreaking loss on Friday night, looking to rebound here against this Bedford White team. Let's take a look at tonight's lineup. No changes in the lineup tonight. Our forwards, number 3, Eli Peters, number 4, Keegan Walker, number 7, Maddie Herhart, number 9, Evan Hustis, number 10, Caleb Riggs, number 12, Zach Miller, number 13, Sam Ingram, number 15, Hudson Hall, and number 16, Logan Walker. On defense tonight, the solid 6, Cannon Baisley, number 2, number 5, Javi Herhart, number 6, Miles Casey Tanner. I'm expecting to see him tonight. Just double checking below me here, making sure I do have him, and yes, I see him down there. Number 8, Isaiah King, number 17, Aiden O'Regan, and number 19, Thane Day. Our goalies, number 1, Josh Potty, and starting tonight, number 30, Oliver Feltham. The team leadership, of course, continues to be the captain, number 16, Logan Walker, with assistants number 3, Eli Peters, number 4, Keegan Walker, and number 8, Isaiah King. As we look tonight, Dartmouth sitting in 7th overall in the league right now, 8-7-2 for 18 points. The Bedford White team is 2nd overall at 12-3-1 on the season for 25 points. Dartmouth probably going to have a bit of a time here tonight trying to stay ahead of the Bedford White team. Hopefully, Feltham is dialed in to help out. Our officials for tonight's contest, Eric Corbell and Dave Pawson, with the linesmen Noah Mumberket and Derek Govier taking the line duties here tonight. And while I have you, let's look around the league. Tonight we had Bedford Blue taking on Chiboucto White for a 2-1 Bedford Blue win in Chiboucto earlier this evening. In progress currently are 2 games besides this one. Sackville Black down 2-1 against Cole Harbour. And currently Tassa Orange ahead 3-1 over East Hants, out in East Hants tonight. So we will keep you updated on those games through the evening as well. Hopefully the YouTube feed is coming in nice and clear for you. Happy to bring this game to you here tonight. Teams just finishing their warm-ups. I see the loud cups below me here tonight, so I expect some hopeful noise from the loud cups a little bit later. Bedford in their blues, Dartmouth in their yellows tonight. And we get ready here for opening face-off. Again, Feltham is going to start tonight's contest. He's buried deep in the net right now with the team surrounding him. And looks like our starting line tonight is going to be Miller, Maddie, and Hustis, with Baisley and Day on defense. Looks like Coach Mitch giving some last-minute instructions to his D. On the bench tonight, thanks Thank you, Alicia, for letting us know YouTube's coming in great. On the bench tonight, obviously, head coach Jeff Potty, assistants Lloyd Miller, Greg Peters, Len Preeper, and Mitch King. Bedford getting this puck up and out. Cannon Baisley in pursuit. Baisley now going to pick this up. Baisley trying to get it ahead to Eustis. Off the boards. Bedford holding it there. Eustis fighting for it. Baisley chips this puck ahead. Maddie's now in pursuit at center. Puck fired in the zone, but stopped by Miller. Maddie now over the blue line into the offensive end. Maddie shot on net. Big rebound there, but that's picked up by Bedford and brought behind the net. Out to the slot, and that's no one there to pick that up as Day is going to retreat. That's tipped, so no icing there. Baisley coming back for it. Baisley now up to Eustis. Eustis gets the puck out of the zone. Walker out here now. Feltham's going to cover it and take a whistle at 8:52 remaining here in the period. So we've got Walker Peters out here now with, it looks like, King and O'Regan. Face off here, won by Dartmouth. But Bedford picking up the puck, trying to get to the slot in O'Regan skates. Bedford coming away with it. It's in the corner to the blue line and out. Walker going for it. Logan in pursuit. Logan going to be back. Logan going to try to get the shot on it. He's going to put that in. 8:33 on the impossible angle, but Dartmouth taking up a 1-0 lead, and the Loud Cups are out. You did not hear the Dartmouth Geese from Sullivan's Pond here in the arena tonight. Those are our Loud Cups. We'll get the official scoring on that in a moment. Got to keep the Walker Peters line out here now. We'll add Casey Tanner to the D. Bedford coming in. Williams in the corner. Logan trying to make the play, as is Keegan. Shot to the slot. Logan going to come away with it. Logan pass to Keegan, and the pass to Peters was picked off. Peters now back to Casey Tanner, ahead to Keegan. Keegan shot, saved by the goalie. Puck's in the corner to the blue line, held by Casey Tanner. He's going to fire it in as O'Regan was retreating. Peter sends it to the corner. Keegan was held, and Dartmouth's going to take a penalty there. Both teams are going to take a roughing call there. Keegan Walker and 14 for Bedford. That's Drew Cogan. Hope I'm pronouncing that correct. But little tussle there that referee Dave Pawson didn't like, so it's going to send them both for 2 minutes to think that over. We'll play some 5-on-5 here. Bedford now coming out of their end. King trying to get back for it. King now in the corner. Ahead now to Ingram. Ingram out there with Riggs and Hall. Ingram with the shot save by the Bedford goalie, who tonight is Gavin McKay. Puck to the blue line. Havy couldn't make the play. Icing going to be the call with 7:07 remaining here in the first period. Get the official score there for Dartmouth's goal is going to be number 16, Logan Walker, assisted by number 17, Aiden O'Regan, with 8:33 remaining in the first. Logan Walker from O'Regan. Face off. Scramble. Bedford down with the puck. Bedford trying to clear his puck up and out. Havy's back checking. King's got a man behind him, but he gets back. Ingram now. Havy now making a play off the backboards and turns it over. Havy's going to try it again on the near side. Riggs now trying to get this puck up and out. Puck to the blue line. White lining up. Shot wide of the net. Ingram now overskates that, unfortunately. Hall now picks this off. Hall ahead to Ingram. Ingram. Dartmouth offside here at the blue line. 6:23 remaining. Face off outside. It's Miller taking this. And Day sends this in. Maddie fighting for it there on the boards. Puck to the blue line and out. Dartmouth tags up. Puck gets back behind and into the Dartmouth end. Baisley coming for it. Baisley, Miller now trying to make the play. Off the Zamboni doors. Puck out to the slot. Maddie coming away with it. He's out muscled. Day's firing this in. Offside's waved off. Puck's behind the net to the blue line. Past Day. Icing going to be the call here. Baisley's going to get back and tag up. With 5:32 remaining here in the first period. Dartmouth up 1-0. Penalties have now been served, so the Keegan Walker is back and available to Dartmouth. And he goes straight out on the ice on the Walker-Peters line. Peters wins this face-off, but Bedford comes away with it. Puck is up and out. Cross-ice pass, and Day is caught. Feltham buried deep in his net. That's high. Shot. Feltham with the save. Big rebound there. Day now over to Keegan. Keegan looking to lift this puck ahead and out. Logan tries to get it, but skips over his stick. Bedford now retreating in their zone. Keegan picks it up. Logan to Keegan. Shot. Keegan going to try the wraparound on the other side. Gets close, but the goalie's over there with his pad. And Bedford's coming out of the zone. O'Regan tried the poke check, but it gets around him. And Casey Tanner holds it to the outside. Peters picks up the puck off the backboards to the blue line and held. Shot from the blue line. Feltham with the save and sends it to the corner. Bedford now up and around, trying to get this around to the other side. Keegan Walker with it now. Being held low. Dartmouth and Bedford, 3 men each in there. Referee Eric Correll is encouraging them to move that puck out front. Feltham with the save. Big rebound out front. And Keegan going to try to come away with it. Keegan on his knees and brings it out of the zone. Keegan now sends it back into the Bedford end with a nice play there. Bedford now regrouping behind their net. Going to start moving puck up and out. O'Regan holds it at the blue line. Goes off a Bedford player. Just comes inside the line. Dartmouth going to get a change out here in their forwards. Hall now. Caught a little flat-footed coming off the bench. Ingram, nice job there to get over and block that. And Bedford going to get a penalty here. Feltham's gone to the bench. 3:30 left. And Bedford's going to take a cross-check call. Number 8 on Bedford. That's Charlie McKean. It's going to sit for 2 or less. Feltham's return to his net. Hall, Ingram, and Riggs out there to start this power play. Dartmouth wins the face-off. Back to the blue line, held by O'Regan. O'Regan with the shot. Save. Sent to the corner. Ingram now trying out to the slot again. Hall tried to tip that in and couldn't. Hall back to Casey Tanner. Casey Tanner puts it forward to Riggs. Riggs on his backhand tries to get it over to Ingram. Ingram now trying to get it back to the slot. Bedford picks it up and sends it up and out. Casey Tanner now and O'Regan in pursuit, but they're getting pressure. Casey Tanner gotta go now. Up ahead to Ingram. Ingram drops the pass. Riggs now playing with it. Riggs through center. Bedford hacking at that to try to gain possession. Bedford now with the puck behind their net around the boards. Held by Javi. No, it comes out. King back for it. King with some speed. King now trying to get through center. King in the zone. Shot and wide of the net. Riggs picks up the rebound. Sends it to the corner. Riggs now trying to get it out front. Wrap around. Fans on the shot. Puck's in the corner. Bedford around the boards. Javi going to try to hold this here. No, he can't do it again. King there watching and in support. Bedford now trying to fire it in on Feltham, pad save. King now coming out. Dartmouth going to change up their forwards. Miller out here now. Miller drops it to Bedford, and they send it in to the Dartmouth end. 29 seconds left on this power play. Not that there's been much pressure here from Dartmouth. Eustis now. Eustis up to Matty. Matty goes off his leg. King now trying to forward this ahead. Bedford picks that off. And Miller and Matty trying to get this through center. Eustis trying to get in. Feltham letting his team know 7 seconds left on that power play. As you hear the clacking of his stick. Feltham sporting some different tape on his stick tonight. Gone with the black, out goes the red, in comes the black. Shot. And that's wide of just through the crease into the other side. Bedford now out of their zone, trying to split the D. Miller now trying to fight to hold that at center, but they fired in with 1:10 left in the period. Seeing a few of the players from the U15A team starting to show up over here tonight. They just came off the practice rink next door, so they're in watching and support. Eustis now firing this puck in deep with 49 seconds left to go in the period. Matty now fighting on the boards with the puck. Bedford now going to clear this puck out. Day tries to hold it as best he can. Matty and Day there. Day on his knees. Keegan with it there too. Held right there on the door of the Bedford bench. Puck's loose. Cross ice pass. Keegan now going to head into the zone, try to break this up. And Eli, Keegan now chips this in with 14 seconds left, but Bedford going to come out. Bedford trying to get that pass out, but Logan breaks that up. 5 seconds. They're going to run out of time as Bedford has the puck. Going to do one quick fire? No. That'll do it for period number 1. Dartmouth up 1-0 after 1 here. Again, that only goal was from Logan Walker with the assist to O'Regan. Let's get you some updates from around the league as we have 2 more final scores in now. Again, the Bedford Blues team beat Bedford White 2-1 earlier. Cole Harbour held on to a 2-1 win over Sackville Black. Bit of a surprising one there. And Tassa Orange with a 3-1 win over East Hants tonight as well. So people keep moving around in the standings, and we'll kind of see where we go next. Dartmouth middle of the pack here, 7th and 15 teams. Bedford Blue biting at their heels, tied in points. A few more games played. Peters Walker out here again. Start the period. Keegan now flipping back and forth, forehand and backhand on his knees again. Casey Tanner now fires this. Blocked. Keegan loses his stick. Second frame hasn't been good for Dartmouth. We'll see how this will go. Out into the slot. Feltham was not ready. He got lucky there. Logan Walker now through center. Logan in the zone. Shot and goal. Logan putting a insurance policy in there. 2-0. We'll get the official scoring on that in a moment. wrister from the ringette line, as I just watched it back on the YouTube feed. Puck is up and out of play. Face-off should be outside the Bedford end. 9:21 remaining. Ingram, Hall, and Riggs below me. Casey Tanner on D with O'Regan. O'Regan now picking this puck up. O'Regan now up the boards to Ingram. Ingram skate with it. Ingram shot wide of the net. Think that hit a stick along the way. Riggs goes down awkwardly. He appears to be okay. I think he just ran out of room there. Bedford now into the Dartmouth end. Shot. And puck is up and out. Ingram and Riggs. Ingram shot goes off a leg. Trying to get it to the slot there. Ingram there by himself in the corner. Bedford now coming up and out of the zone. Hall trying to hold it there on the boards. O'Regan ahead to Ingram again. Ingram shot. Save. Big rebound there. Havy caught standing. King out there now. Bedford gets back on side. Hall now settling it down, send it to the corner to an open Bedford player. Miller goes down. That's Havy, I think. Havy or Maddie? No, it's Havy. Backhand. Miller fans on that pass. Maddie is back playing D in place of his brother. Puck is at the blue line. Bedford brings it in. Shot. Bounce off the backboards there. Eustis now can't rattle it. Puck comes and shot and blocked by Maddie. Maddie's coming away. Sorry, Havy. Havy ahead to Logan. Logan shot, and he's just going to pick that top left corner. 7:23 left. And Dartmouth now up 3-0. And we've got a double whoopee cushion situation going on, which the goalie will be very happy about. Dartmouth's second goal was Logan from Keegan with 9:24 remaining. We'll see. That was Logan's hat trick, 100%. We'll see what the official is on that one in a moment. Bedford now retreating around the backboards and up. Bedford now breaking out of their zone. Peters trying to block that. Shot goes wide, and Keegan's going to pick this up. Keegan now trying to get it ahead to Logan. Bedford now at the blue line. Logan trying to make the play here. King now looking for a partner. King trying to get it up to Logan and can't. King now going to try the other side. Gets it to Havy. Havy now through center. Havy. King calling for a change. And Day is out now. Peters. Cross ice back to Day. Day got to fire this ahead to Keegan. Keegan shot, and that's wide of the net. Logan from Havy is the official on that last goal. Cannon Baisley's caught out of position. Day's got to come back. Peters going to try to cut off the pass, but no. Feltham with a big save. Out front, Feltham with a stick save. Nice job. Keegan going to hold it there. And Hall now in the corner. Puck's coming back. Baisley now looking for someone to pass it to. Bedford picks that off. Hall now with it. Hall's going to go for a skate. Gets it to Eli. Eli can't handle that pass just beyond him. And puck comes up and out. And Dartmouth changing a D, and they're caught off guard. Just Day back to now. Hall in the penalty or in the defensive position. Riggs now trying to make the play. Casey Tanner up the boards, can't get it out. But Riggs draws a tripping call. Feltham's going to his bench. Trying to anyway, but doesn't get very far. 5:17 left to go with Riggs taking or drawing the tripping call as Bedford player, I think that's 11, takes that penalty. That's going to be Maximos Curry, it looks like, with that penalty. Bedford players are not lined up correctly for the face-off. Day with the shot, high. Riggs trying to make the play there. Hall now picking this puck up. Ingram trying to get to it. Ingram to back to center, and puck comes out and down the ice. Day now going to pick this up. Day around the boards up to Ingram. Ingram. Puck is beyond Ingram, I'm sorry, and Bedford sends that back. Day's going to try the other side, it looks like. Pass it up to Riggs. Riggs can't handle it. Puck comes back again. This is what a Dartmouth power play is looking like here, which is not very positive yet. Ingram now ahead to Hall. Hall loses his skates, and this is just turning into a catastrophe there for a moment. Hall stays onside. Hall can't get the shot off. Puck to the blue line and held. O'Regan with the shot just wide. Ingram tried to hold it there. O'Regan and Riggs pick it up. Ingram on his backhand. Hall trying to tap that in and can't, and that's held. 3:56. Nice job by the Bedford goalie there. Some great play. .39 seconds left in this power play, if we want to call it that. Dartmouth trying to get a shot on net. I've had one, I think, so far. O'Regan from the point, shot, and Miller blocked that, unfortunately, and couldn't tip. O'Regan now going to fire it back towards the net. Dartmouth going to clear his puck to the blue line, held, and then it comes out. O'Regan now at center. O'Regan passing this ahead. Dartmouth stays onside. Maddie now coming in. Maddie looking for room. Puck is off his stick. 5 seconds left. Puck out front. Hughes just going to try to tap this in. Puck through the blue ice. O'Regan goes off of Casey Tanner. O'Regan tried to send it back in. Bedford stays onside. Shot Feltham with the blocker save to the corner. Puck to the blue line and out. Bedford going to try to send this back. Maddie gets this puck ahead. Miller fires it in, goes off a weird bounce off the board and stops, basically. 2:50 left. Around the boards, Dartmouth with a line change. Miller trying to hold that in. Puck comes back to King. King looks to Maddie. Maddie couldn't wrangle that in. Maddie now in the corner gets shoved. No call. Miller now fighting for it. Puck comes up and King is back checking. King trying to make a play on Tufts. Good no call there. That's Walker ahead to Maddie. Maddie cross ice pass to Miller. Miller coming in. Miller wheeling dealing shot. Around the boards to Havy. Havy back to Walker. King shot off a leg. Miller's gone off. Keegan is out. Dartmouth got a tag up here. King now picking this puck up. Gonna go behind Feltham. King now looking for some support. Turns that over. At least for a moment. Keegan now trying to get this puck ahead. Keegan in the zone. Keegan shot. Save. Keegan now trying to pick up the rebound. Logan there trying to make the plays. Bedford's trying to clear his puck up and out. Held at the line by Havy. Tried again. Havy holds it a second time. Keegan with it now. Keegan ahead to Logan. Logan trying to get it dropped into Keegan. Keegan back to Logan. Logan off a skate, and Bedford's going to come away with this and come out of the zone. Bedford now looking for a pass through center. Havy breaks that up. Havy has a stick lifted, but gets the puck in the zone. Keegan now trying to get the team back on side. Bedford going to fire this puck down the ice. Icing should be the call. It's waved off. Keegan turnover there. Sorry, King with a turnover there. My apologies. Puck to the blue line and out. Keegan now trying to break that play up. He stops at least for a moment. Bedford offside. Puck's off the backboards. Bedford now tagging up. They're good. Dartmouth now coming out of the zone. Logan. Cross ice pass to Keegan. Saw this drill in practice this week. Keegan now looking for room. Out to Peters in the slot. Peters is just muscled away from it. Cannon Baisley sends it to the side of the net. Keegan trying to get it out front. 17 seconds left. Day at the blue line. Day fan on it. Bedford's going to try to come the other way. Cannon Baisley tried to block that. Bedford now sending the puck out. Keegan holds it at the blue line. They can't get it in the zone. That's Ingram now with 1 second left. Fires it in, and we are 3-0 through 2 here in Dartmouth tonight. We'll get ready here now for this third period of play. Dartmouth now, like I said, ahead by 3 with Logan Walker getting 2 in the second. So first goal again, Logan from O'Regan in the first, 8:33 remaining. In the second, Logan from Keegan with 9:24. And the third Walker goal, Logan from Havy with 7:23 remaining in that second frame. 10 more minutes left to play here. Face off. One here by Dartmouth. Day now looking to pass this ahead to Riggs. Riggs doesn't really receive that pass well. Riggs tried to hold it there on the boards. Bedford now bringing it back into the Dartmouth end, but Hall picks this up. Hall gets it over to Day. Day over to Ingram. Ingram with the shot and the save. The 9:36 left to play here tonight. Puck back to the blue line. O'Regan with the shot. Save. Big rebound there. Eustis couldn't put that in. Casey Tanner now back checking. As is Miller. Bedford sends it in behind Feltham. O'Regan first back to it. O'Regan now up ahead to Eustis. Eustis going to pass this up and out to Miller. Miller has to kick it out of the zone. Maddie now. Pass this ahead to Miller. Miller in the zone. Shot. Save. Nice save by the goalie. That's Gavin McKay again in net here for Bedford tonight. Puck coming out. Bedford now. Tufts with the shot. Feltham. Glove save, and he's just going to hold on to that. 8:49 remaining. I didn't hear a whistle, but play is stopped. Face off here to the right of, to the left of Feltham. My apologies. Can't tell my left and right tonight. Face off, one by Dartmouth. Keegan trying to pick this puck up. Scramble. Keegan now is going to come away with it. Logan there with him as they break out. Keegan in the zone. Pass to Logan. Logan shot. Big save by McKay. Puck to the blue line and held by King. Havy now in deep. Shot. And that's batted down. Keegan trying to make the play there. Keegan at the side on the boards. Bedford now cycling low and around the back. Back to King at the blue line. King's going to fire it back down and around. Keegan trying to block that. Puck comes to the ringette line and out. Bedford now trying to gain strength, bring it into the zone, and they do send it in deep. I think Bedford's going to peel off for a bit of a line change here. Bedford now retreating as Keegan Walker fires it. Ingram trying to stop that play. Riggs now made a nice little play there. Puck to the blue line and now out. Hall off a player. Can't bury that in. Wish he did. Dartmouth now has Riggs now coming ahead to Ingram. Stayed onside. Shot and McKay with the big save. 7:17 remaining here in this third period. Up to the blue line and out. Bedford stays onside. Bedford now on the boards. Dartmouth's going to come away with it. Riggs now looking to get this to Ingram. Ingram got one man to beat and can't corral the puck there. Havy trying to make the play. Puck comes in. Bedford now trying to get it on net. Feltham with the save around the backside, out front, up high, stayed out. Shot. And that's just wide of the net. Hall firing and praying that puck goes out. It doesn't. Held at the blue line. Feltham shot, and that goes in, unfortunately, with a tip in front of the net. 6:24 remaining. And that ends the shutout bid for Feltham, and I don't have to go and buy a donut tomorrow. I think it was tipped first, which makes it even worse for him, but not much you can do there. Face off here at center. Bedford now with some momentum. They're going to try this again in the zone. Miller trying to make the play. Maddie trying to get this puck out. Eustis now at center. Tangled up with Miller. Bedford going to come back. Day and Beasley trying to make the play here. That's Maddie. Ahead to Miller. Miller can't corral this puck. Going to try it again. Miller trying to settle this puck down. Trying to get in and tap it in. Nice save by the goalie. Nice shot. A second attempt there. But McKay covers that up at 5:51 remaining. Thanks for everyone out there watching us tonight. Face off. Bedford being penalized there for the face-off violation. We'll redo this again. Face off, won by Dartmouth. Day couldn't find it, it was in his feet. Maddie now to Eustis. Eustis can't corral that. Bedford gonna break out of the zone. Behind Beasley, chipped ahead. Day coming back for it. Day first to the puck. Day around the boards, picked off for a moment. Maddie ahead to Miller. Miller gets this puck out. Miller and Eustis, one left to beat. Shot just high. Bedford now trying to bring this puck out. They do. Miller fires it back in. 5:12 left in this one. Lots of time still left here. And Dartmouth cannot play on their heels at this point. Beasley now has that go by him. Day now in the corner. Day up to Miller. Miller can't hold it. And Bedford is offside at the blue line. 4:50 remaining. Face off right below us here. Walker ahead to Keegan. Should say Logan to Keegan. Dartmouth trying to keep this puck in low. Shot. Backhand Keegan. Riggs now trying to get this puck out to the slot. Riggs now looking to pass this to Keegan, or to Logan. Gets by Logan, gets by Casey Tanner. Casey Tanner now, cross ice pass. O'Regan now looking to pass this ahead. Tipped at the red line. Riggs now picks this up. Riggs on his backhand and ends up in the net. He did, puck didn't. O'Regan holds it at the blue line. Keegan has to go off his skate as Bedford trying to clear it. Keegan trying again to hold it. Can't. Casey Tanner now back checking. Bedford going to try to get it out front. Feltham with the big pad save. Keegan now. Puck to the blue line and out. Bedford going to try this again. That's Casey Tanner misplays that. Feltham with the save. Can't clear it out off the side of the net. Feltham out of position. But Riggs now going to come away with it. Riggs trying to fire this in. Riggs picking up his own rebound shot and saved by the goalie. Casey Tanner trying to hold it in. Logan sends that in. Riggs and Logan going off now. Casey Tanner tries to fire this back. Bedford now. Casey Tanner goes down, blows a tire on the back check. O'Regan now picking this up. O'Regan tries to get ahead to Ingram. Net's empty. Dartmouth with a shot. And that goes off the side of the net. Wide open net. Bedford with one extra player. 2:50 left to go when they pulled the goalie. Bedford looking to get one so they can tie this up. King chips this ahead. Icing waved off. Baisley in low. Hall. Baisley going to try this here. Puck goes to the slot. Ingram can't break this up. Bedford into the Dartmouth end. King tries to make the play. Puck goes behind Feltham behind his net. Ingram now lifts this puck up and out. Stopped at center by Bedford. Exciting last 2 minutes left in this one. Bedford now with numbers. King now back, trying to make the play. Bedford looking to get puck out front. Being held low there. There's Havy. Havy looking to get this puck ahead to Baisley. Baisley looking to pass this ahead. That's tipped. Ingram now going to go try to pick this up. Ingram out-angled for it. Bedford trying to get this puck out. King now. Dartmouth going to get their line change done there. Havy at center. Havy going to try to make a shot here. And Eustace is offside with 1:27 remaining. With Havy making a few cuts there, Eustace didn't realize they were offside. And Coach Lloyd, I think, is getting a little talked to by referee Eric Corbell on watching his line change there because they almost got too many men. Bedford now working. Puck is fired back. Goalie is back out of his net. Goalie's still in his net. He was looking to retreat. Now he's gone. 1:12 left. Goalie's pulled a second time. Bedford now trying to get this out front. Maddie trying to get this puck out. Bedford's got to tag up. They're good-ish. Bedford sends it in. 52 seconds left. Bad bounce off the Zamboni doors. Miller trying to fight for it. Puck in front of Feltham and the pad save. Eustace now can't hold it at the blue line. It comes back. Day trying to get to the corner first. Can't. Feltham holding it to the outside there. 28 seconds left. Dartmouth got to get this puck first. Eustace trying to make the play. Puck's offside. Bedford's going to tag up. Casey Tanner turns that over. Bedford's coming back. One-on-one. Feltham pad save and cover with 9.4 seconds left. Dartmouth covering up there. And I hear some Wilson Phillips playing in my head. Hold on to this 3-1 as I think referee Eric Correll with some words of encouragement to Feltham in the net. Face off, won by Bedford. 6 seconds left. Riggs going to try to fire this, but that's going to do it. Game over. Dartmouth pulling out a 3-1 win here against the second place team in the league. Great job here by Dartmouth ahead of Bedford White. Dartmouth now going to move up to, they'll stay in 7th place. They'll add 2 more points to their total. And then our next game is next Sunday evening. Again, we will not have that game for you. It will be out in Sackville, but we will be back in the new year with the second game of the new year. There's one on January 5th we will not have, but we will be back after that for the 6th. On behalf of the team and the coaching staff here tonight, Coach Jeff, with assistants Len, Greg, Mitch, and Lloyd. On behalf of Stephanie, the videographer, this is Greg Feltham saying goodnight from Dartmouth, and we will see you in the new year. I'm not sure what happened there, but Keegan is sent off the ice. We're going to stay with this for another second, and we'll see what's... Okay. All right, good night from Dartmouth. We'll see you in the new year.